Hey y'all, what is up? I am back. So I promise y'all I'm not dead. I'm here. It's just been a lot. A lot has happened. Um so I think the last video I made was about my gallbladder, and then a couple weeks after that my hand, this hand, completely went dead, which means I literally had no feeling in it. I could not move it. I now can move both hands. This one is still a little slower than this hand, but I'm fine. But that's not the purpose of the video today. The purpose of this video is clean up my bags. So when I mean bags, I mean this bag and this other bag right here. So I'm gonna clean out my soccer bag today, and I'll be showing y'all what I had in my locker in my book bag throughout the year. But midway through the year I switched to one of my purses because after midterms I just stayed in that because I did not feel like switching. Okay, so first up is my soccer bag. So if you're new to the channel or you haven't been on my channel before and you haven't watched my recent video, my last video was pack my soccer bag because as me the manager of my soccer team. So that season, our season went really good. We made it to the second round of state playoffs. We lost, but our girls, we did phenomenal. They fought really hard, but the team was just really physical to the point like one of our girls got hit in the head, and she had to be brought off the field because we had to do a concussion check. But they were very physical. They were pulling our girls down. They would literally rip their jerseys. We only got one goal. It was 6-1. I'd rather be at 6-2, but it happens. If we would have won that game, we would stay in Raleigh, which where we were. We would go to Wilson, which is 30 minutes away where we were, and then we would play again in Wilson, and that'll be the championship. So we made it to state finals, but we didn't make it to championships. So, but we were really good. We were 7-7. We had 7 wins, 7 losses. I say that's a good record, and our goal for next year is to make it past second round of playoffs, because if we kept going, we would be the first in our school history to make for our girl team is to go past for our soccer team. But I'm really proud of our girls. I loved managing them. It was a great part. It was a great way to be part of the team, even though I wasn't physically able to be on the field. As a player, I was still part of the team. I was on the bus every single time we had a away game. I love the girls. I'm friends with all of them. I love the coaches. So I loved being on the team. I love bringing snacks for my girls. I'm hoping to be an actual player next year if nothing happens. But if something does happen, my manager spot is not going to be taken. It'll be still there. Anyway, so this was the bag I used every single game, every single practice. There is some stuff that I took out. It was some sweatshirts and everything. And I always put snacks. But obviously, people ate the snacks. So anyway, moving on. So what's inside is I have what I called was my emergency kit. I always had this. All the girls who wanted me to put their stuff in here was their jewelry and phones, especially during raining games. All their phones went in here. So in here I have, sorry, my nose is really stuffy. In here I have medicine, I have sunscreen. Let me just show y'all. Okay, so in this bag I have medicine. So I have 2 Tylenol liquid packets, or powder packets if you want to call them, because I know some girls on our team cannot take pills. I have ibuprofen, and then I have 1 Midol right here. Then I have hand sanitizer. This came in clutch. And then I have sunscreen, and I have sunscreen right here. 2 sunscreens. One's a cream, one's just a stick. Perfume and lip balm, and then I have lotion right here. But this bag was a lifesaver according to my girls. They said that during rain games or like during a really hot like game, they always put their phone in here. That way their phone didn't overheat, or they didn't want, you know, they also put their neck, like their jewelry, so, you know, they can get, you know, a technical for that. So then I have my hygiene pouch. It has just pads. It did have tampons in it, but obviously they got used. So my hygiene pouch, it just has 4 panty liners, and I think about 3 to 4 pads left. And then in this, what was in here was in my Ipsy bag, I had hair ties, and I had like wet naps, because like, you know, people got stuff sticky on them. I also use them for cleaning up like wounds. But during our last home game, or yeah, one of our last home games, it was one of our very first playoff games in our home game, it like downpoured, like cats and dogs, to the point where our field was a pool. My hair ties got soaking wet, and my web naps got soaking wet, so I had to take it out and let it dry. Anyway, then next up is my medical bag. I just want to give my sister a shout out to giving me this bag. She used this during her physical training as a PT, like a physical therapist on the football team in high school. So what I added to it was I added my first aid kit. I refilled it close to our last games. So I have Band-Aids, I have cough drops, I have waterproof tape, I have obviously some sting repellent, more Propel wipes. So that came in clutch a lot because our girls. And then I have some hurt relief. I like use this on like giant like gushes of blood. Like I like poured it on there, that way it would get the dirt out. And then I just have some pre-wrap because my girls love some pre-wrap. And then I have a lot of gauze in here. It came in clutch for that. And I have some ace bandages and gloves, and I have scissors and more tape. So if you really want to know my role as a manager, I was the manager, I was the mom, I was the snack person. We had 3 girl coaches, because our head coach is a guy, so he can't be alone with girls. We love Kyle. But like, so we had 2 other coaches. One was an alum from our school, but like everybody called the other 2 coaches like moms, because like they always had the snacks. But I was like the other mom, like the prepared mom, because I always had like, I was the team manager mom, if we want to play like that. Anyway, so, and then we have, here's one hair tie. And then we have the team's favorite blanket of all that always came in to save the day was, even though not all of them were Carolina fans, it was just a blanket I had just grabbed. I didn't mind getting it dirty. Was the team blanket. It came in clutch during rain games, during like hot games. They put it over their face, like to, you know, block out the sun. And then I put it on the bench sometimes. That way, like if it was wet or it was dirty, I put it over the bench. That way their butt didn't get dirty. So, and also people just like to use it because it was mine. So it came in clutch. So that's all that's in this bag. Give me 1 moment and I'll move everything. I just found my hair ties. I found my mom, like, after she washed my bag, she like found my hair ties in the bag and she like washed them with it, and she just put it on there. Now I don't have a home for this bag just yet. Some of this stuff belongs to my some of this stuff came from my cheer bag. So right before cheer season or right before cheer camp, when we go to cheer camp, I'll put some of this stuff back in my cheer bag. But I don't know where we'll go during the off season, because our soccer season doesn't start till next year of spring. So right now it just slows right here. Okay, next up is my locker bag. It's filled to the brim. We love it. It's cute. Okay, down goes my planner. So first up, what was in my book bag and my locker. So everything on top was what's in my book bag. So this is my planner. I used it every single day literally. I also have some like sticky notes. Literally filled to the brim of just, you know, like right now we're in May, so I really have like just like what I need to know. And then last thing that was in my like book bag was my English notebook, and I was just using it because I have an English exam tomorrow. Woohoo! I'd rather die in a hole. Yeah. And I apologize if I'm not speaking as loudly as I normally am. I'm so stuffy. So I'll hopefully try to find the captions or caption feature on YouTube. So yeah. And then my pencil pouch, my holy grail. Okay, so then in my locker was this beauty of a bag. Okay. All right. So first up in my locker, on like the inside of my locker, the little locker door, was this little cute little caddy. I'm getting a new one. I've had this sixth grade year. Holding strong. And inside that was, what was in there was my Febreze, my lip gloss, and my Carmex. Had this since the sixth grade too. I did have lotion in here, but it kept falling out and it would not like stay. So I put it in a container and I just used that up the other day. Also, forgot to mention this was also in my book bag, but I took them out. So, my notes cards. So then, once you like leave my like side, I have a locker shelf I'm not gonna get out. That's my locker shelf. On the bottom of my binders, I have my math binder, and I'm burning all my burning all my papers tomorrow. My math binder is probably the biggest thing you ever see. It's so heavy. There's some diagrams in this binder. That's my math binder. Yeah, we love her. She's a favorite. On the bottom of my binders, and then on the top were my books. Yeah, she's cute. I forgot to mention, I also have this beautiful mirror right next to my caddy, and I had this note. I'm not gonna show the name, but this note was dropped in my locker right before I had my surgery, and it's given to me by one of my good friends, and I like kept it like on right, like it was like stuck to like, it was like this, like, so like since this is magnetic, I don't know what is magnetic in my room, but like since this was magnetic, I was like, it was stuck like this, and like I like had it stuck right behind it, that way you can see the whole note. And this was given to me like the day before my surgery, so that was Monday of March, and I've had it since. So it's been in my locker for about 3 months now, and I love it. I'll probably put it back up. Anyway, so in here's my math binder, my extra notebook folder, history, bio, this random coloring book I found. I literally brought it to school for like one day, and it's like filled with like Christian coloring pages. And I have my Bible. We had to have like a Bible for chapel in like Bible class, and this is my Bible. I bought it freshman year. She's like a trooper. I love her. Like I love like the cutie little thing, and I like have this little notebook that has my initial on it. It has my R on it. I got it for my birthday, or I got it for Christmas, and I bring it to chapel every Thursday, and I highlight. Anyway, so that's what's in my little locker bag, and I might get a new shelf thing, because I went school shopping like last minute last year and didn't have any cute colors, so I really want like a lavender color or like a marble one, and I'm hoping, I know I probably won't get one, but I really want a top locker, because I've learned that top lockers have better like storage, because you fit two like locker shelves and top locker. I really want to do that. Because, like, I don't know why, but I always try to make my locker aesthetic, and it never turns out aesthetic. But I feel like if I do get a bottom locker, then I could probably fit everything in there. Because next year, I'm not taking as many classes as I am now. Don't break it now. This broke on me in the middle of the year, and I had to fix it. There we go. Anyway, but like, I learned, oh wow. I learned if you position it just right, you put all your books on the top and like in the corner, put all your binders down the bottom, and you put whatever you want on the rest. Yeah. Also, next, like on the top, I also had a sweatshirt. I always kept a sweatshirt in my locker because it's cold in my school and I get cold easily, so I always kept a sweatshirt with me if I didn't have one on me. So I always get a sweatshirt in my locker. So yeah, I think that's about it in my beautiful bag of surprises. What's this? Oh, I also had a picture of my sister. Yeah, I need to get a new one though. Forgot about that. She had a little smush. Yeah, this was also on the side, inside of my locker. Like, it was like on the door. Forgot about her. I'm printing new pictures of everybody for my photo wall this summer, so I'll print me and my sister a new picture. Cause it's like one of my cutest little photos of me and my sister I love, but I'm hoping to print out the picture of me and my sister from Easter and put that in my locker. And maybe some friends. But yeah, that's all, y'all. Yeah. If you're wondering what this pencil pouch was, this is my marker pencil pouch. But I don't really use it anymore. I used it a lot last year in freshman year, but not anymore. Yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm really sorry for like the long video, but like I had to make it up to y'all because I've been MIA for a while. But it's just been busy. I have 2 exams tomorrow, and then I have 1 Thursday, and then I'm done. Crazy. But yeah, I will try to make more content. I'm hoping to make one tomorrow without getting in trouble, because I know how YouTube doesn't like burning content, because I'm going to try to burn all my work. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I will see y'all later. And I promise. Mwah, bye. Sorry, I gotta find my remote. Bye, y'all.